They're here.
Don't go chasing dollars. Don't go chasing dollars. Don't go chasing dollars. Don't go chasing dollars.
Jody on the run.
They're here.
Rook on the. Cook.
Is from the Eastern Conference in this. Game as the New York Knicks play this one at home. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. For the Pacers right now, they're focused on getting off to a good start to the road trip here.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
Chandler. Another shot. Hurdle. Porzingis with the block. Russell from long range. A three-pointer is right on target. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
The Pacers off to a quick start here. It's a 5-point game. Kicks it out to Richardson. No good from outside. For the Knicks, it's been a slow start here. And George, here we go. Can't connect from short range.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Russell, no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's George. Barrett. Trying to free himself up. And George gets it to go.
You know, George not content just to roam the perimeter now. He'll attack the heart of the defense as well.
In the corner, Smith with it. Indiana moving the ball over. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal. First team foul.
Halliburton outside.
New York foul. That's his first personal. Second team foul.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. The three.
Love the fact that Paul George expends great energy at both ends of the floor. He's a rangy defender. He's extremely disruptive.
Third team.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Here's George. Here's Pirtle. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
George's all-around game is very impressive. His passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target now.
Russell.
He's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Knicks trail by 4. Pass to Pirtle. Over Porzingis. Now Noel. And it's Barrett penetrated. And the rejection by Smith. Outside Russell. Halliburton on the wing. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Barrett. And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
Tyrese Halliburton.
And really deep three that time. Halliburton's got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Crafty move. And that's 2 points on the layup. 7 points in the game.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They trail by 7. For 3, Barrett. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Here's Chandler. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Pass to Smith. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Chandler with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And this is encouraging for sure. The more Barrett works on expanding his range, the more difficult he becomes to defend.
And the basket is good.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
Pass to Barrett. To the paint. And here is Pirtle. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And, well, like a lot of young players, Barrett's working hard to become proficient from range.
Russell. Now here is Smith. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
And George, here we go. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Substitution.
Knicks trailed by 9. To the wing right side. Inside. And Bradley gets it to go.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Indiana leading by 7. Get the teardrop. Here's Russell. Got it. For his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Halliburton with the steal. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Sinks the three-pointer. And now a 12-point Pacer lead.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Grimes. And that one is hammered home.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
So it's the Knicks now, following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
Pacers ball. Pacers substitution. DeAndre Jordan. Monte Morris.
Pacers leading by 12. Halliburton on the wing. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
That's his first personal.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Indiana.
Line for the Pacers.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Substitution for
and
the
Indiana
Pacers.
making a change here.
Colin Sexton.
Here's Sexton.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Down low. Outside for Jackson. Pass. To Morris. 4 on the shot clock. No good with the triple. Knicks trailed by 12. Here's Reddish. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they're beginning to just... flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
The open look here for Sexton. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And the rejection by Bradley. And here they go. Reddish's shot is good.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And the wide-open shot from Morris. And the Pacers another three.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Offensive rebound. Jackson. Stripped away. Makes it off the glass.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Now, here is Morris. Pass to Hart. Here's Sexton. Jordan trying to free himself up. The layup missed.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
From the stripe. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for Indiana. He totaled 14. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Pacers to be in. What do you guys think?
Coming in high. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space. When they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
You know, Clark, there's a patience to Morris's game that gives this team confidence.
Yeah, and I like it too, Kevin. I mean, he makes really excellent reads and never seems to be in a hurry or playing outside of himself. He can orchestrate with the best of them.
Back to Barrett. Pass to Pirtle. On the wing, Chandler. And the dunk by Chandler.
And when Pirtle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Knicks trailed by 11. We're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Sexton. Puts the move on. And Pirtle sends it back. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. That shot off the mark. So Indiana will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Morris with the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The shot by Chandler, wide open. Stolen by Jackson. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his play on the floor, he has answered his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at trying to balance things out.
His first personal.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And he makes the first.
2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Here's Russell. There's the drive. Can't cash in from close range. Chandler with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. George, no good.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
And it's Halliburton missing. Knicks trail by 11. Halliburton with the steal. Richardson attacking. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, Richardson has a lot of toughness. Remember, this is a guy who earned his spot in the NBA. Nothing has come easy for him.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Outside, Russell. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
That's his.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Russell.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Clark, the NBA is supporting those players who use their platform for change. In 2021, the NBA created the new Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Award.
Yeah, that sends a really powerful message because those who have followed the career of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was my idol as I was growing up, know that he not only performed at the highest level between the lines, but he has always been a voice and an activist for social justice, for education, for doing what's right and decent. His career outside of basketball clearly embodies what being about human rights is all about. So that's a really powerful message and one that I'm glad to see the NBA put forth. Well, there's nothing like being unselfish as a player, and Noel was outstanding in that regard, reading the entire floor and finding his guys for high percentage shots.
Outside, George. Into the lane. And then George with the jam.
And you know what? For me, these don't show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
Halliburton outside. From the arc. Drills it from outside.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Halliburton's got 17.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
Russell from long range. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Here's George. And there's the drive. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Paul George really feeling it right now. Another bucket to his credit.
The wide open look here for Porzingis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Here's Barrett. Nice D from Russell.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Reddish comes up empty down low. Halliburton for three. Traps in the tray. Halliburton's got 9 points in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
New York calls timeout. Knicks trailed by 18. Takes it inside. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Russell looking around. Launches a three. And Indiana, another three.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Pass to Zubac. Bradley trying to break free. Zubac, that's good. Zubac has got his second basket. Pacers leading by 17. Outside, Russell. Halliburton outside. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. New York shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. The Pacers making a switch here.
At the line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
He gets that one.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And here's Morris for 3. Outside for Sexton. Going inside. And the rejection by Zubac. Sexton's got room. Can't nail the jumper.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
Sexton for 3. Jordan. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, you know, a big part of offensive rebounding is really relentless effort and high energy, and Jordan knows all about that.
Pass to Zubac. And the layup's good off the glass. 8 points for him.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Pass to Reddish. To the right side. .36 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Zubac. Bradley trying to break free. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Sexton. Missed inside.
Frozen. Guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Here's Grimes. And Jordan sends it back.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And so it's Indiana out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Monte Morris.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Barrett laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Barrett got 10.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Outside, George. For 3. Rebound by Smith. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And it's Halliburton missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
New York, no good that time either.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That's a terrific play and a good sign. This team needs Porzingis to facilitate as well as score the ball.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And that one's good. Russell.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal. First team foul.
Here's George. Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
And here's Halliburton. He's got 29 points. And the rejection by Noel. George way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And sometimes with George, it doesn't really matter where he's squaring up from. If he's in rhythm, even from distance, you've got to get a hand in his face or he'll drain it.
Right side, Russell. Out to Smith. And they get it back. Tries again. It's rebounded by New York. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And the wide open shot from Reddish. The three-pointer no good. Pacers leading by 19. Here's Porzingis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
First team foul.
You cannot be reckless around Porzingis. He's skilled at seeking out contact and drawing the foul.
Porzingis at the line, 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Porzingis. Here's George. Here he goes. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Porzingis.
Boy, a nice show of strength that time from Paul George, absorbing the hit and still carving out space to get the shot to go down.
It's Russell with the drive. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Pass to George. Lets it go with the three. Some nice passing by New York here. Offensive rebound. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds because of his size, but just as important, his timing.
And Greg at 6'5" and 200 pounds, not the most imposing frame for Josh Richardson, but he is a quality defender.
Well, a lot of it is between the ears. I mean, the plus wingspan helps, but it's that competitive will that enables him to hold his own.
New York calls timeout.
And team strategies mostly guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Knicks trailed by 20. Right side, George. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. 6 to shoot. And he drives in. And George with the stuff.
George can be so deadly on the drive. He's got great quickness. He sees an opening and takes it right away.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. Indiana leading by 18. Morris looking over the floor. Pass to Richardson. Shot clock at 6. And Jordan has it in the corner. Here's Jackson. He can't get that one to fall. And New York will come the other way. Here's Grimes. A three-pointer off the mark. And the Pacers with possession here. 22 is their biggest lead. And stolen by Noel. Here's Bradley. And Jordan sends it back. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Pass to Noel. Shakes him. And Noel throws it down.
And you can see that Noel has a very firm understanding of the game. I mean, knowing when to roll hard to the bucket after setting the pick.
Reddish. And he gets it back. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Reddish has got 9.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Jackson in the corner. And Richardson now atop the key. They get it back. Second chance shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Josh Richardson.
Richardson, good.
3 points.
Yeah, the shot from Richardson looks smooth and effortless. His team did a nice job setting him up there.
Bradley can't get it to go.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And Indiana, another 3.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Here's George driving to the basket. Yep, it counts. George has got 10 points here in the second half.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line for the Pacers, Monte Morris. At the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good for Morris. And Morris drops them both. And it's Bradley with the ball for New York. Driving inside. And he banks in the layup. He's got 10.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Pass to Reddish. Here's Zubac. The shake. And it's Reddish laying it in. Reddish has got 6 points in the quarter.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
That's his first personal, 4th team foul.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here.
Morris. At the line, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And Morris drops them both. So it's the Knicks now. They trail by 18. They double him with Jordan. And stolen by Jordan. Fast break, here they come. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 10.
And one thing we've seen with Sexton, he loves to play through contact and has the frame to absorb it when he goes to the rim. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Outside, Sexton. And they recover it. Up top, Morris. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by New York.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
That's his first personal.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And at the charity stripe a season ago, he didn't miss many, 90% on the year.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Morris into the lane. Left side, Jordan. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Finding the lane. And he dunks it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Here's Morris. Here's Cauley Stein. Sexton for three. That shot, no good. Knicks trail by 19. Pass to Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Fires the three. No good on that one. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And here is Zubac. Over Cauley Stein. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And the Pacers call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Your Knicks City Dancers.
And so here is Indiana. 22 is their biggest lead. And Cauley Stein has it in the corner. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers finding a 15-point. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here's Chandler, who brings it up for the Knicks. 15-point game. To the inside. Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Hey, look at Pirtle. Making it look easy, dropping the hammer down on the defense.
For the three. And the rejection by Noel. Pass to Cauley Stein. A second chance effort. Here's Brissett. Shot clock at 3.
And Pirtle deserves a lot of credit for his shot blocking ability. He's a dynamic and dynamite shot blocker.
Pacers substitution.
Knicks trail by 13. And stolen by Richardson. Russell high post. Excellent D there from George.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, this team takes on a different attitude when Porzingis imposes his will like that. His energy and attitude, infectious.
And Chandler, here we go. Banked in off the glass.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Shot clock at 5. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Knicks trail by 13. On the wing, Chandler. Porzingis with the block. To the middle. Here's Richardson. Back to Halliburton. Here's the three. Good on the three-point shot. Halliburton's got 32 points in the game.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Really amazing body control by Pirtle. Just taking the hit head on and finishing through the contact. I love it.
Pacers leading by 14. Outside, Russell. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Porzingis to two. It's hauled in by George.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
That's his third personal. Second team foul.
Here's Halliburton.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks.
Pass to Porzingis. Back to Halliburton. Three-pointer. They get the rebound. Second shot opportunity. Left side, George. And George with the stuff.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Kicks it out to Richardson. Buries it from three-point range. Richardson's got 9 points here in the second half.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now, here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Richardson gets a wide-open look.
Josh Richardson.
Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And the Pacers lead by 14. And it's Barrett penetrating. And the shot goes in. Barrett's got 4 points this quarter.
Moves like that will help Barrett become a more well-rounded threat. Nice ball control.
Nice shot by Smith.
12. Great points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
New York calls timeout. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively. He said, make the easy play. Take care of the ball. We can't afford to just give away golden opportunities. And we'll see if they can clean it up, guys.
All
right, thank you, David. Timeout called the Pacers.
Let's see it, fans.
Indiana leading by 13. The drive by Russell. Halliburton outside to the inside. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, evidence of the mobility there from Porzingis as he shreds the defense in screen and roll.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Sweet move. No good that time. So Indiana will take it the other way. 22 is their biggest lead. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Halliburton for three. And Pirtle pulls it down.
nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Halliburton for three. Out to Russell. The three. It's good. That takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
At the line.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Bursting onto the scene during the 2013 Eastern Conference Finals, Paul George went head-to-head with LeBron in an epic 7-game series. PG didn't get the final, but he did gain the respect of the basketball world.
Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. It's tipped. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And the shot blocking skills of Noel are a staple of his game, really one of the foundational pieces. He really takes a lot of pride in what he does on defense.
Halliburton with it. Picked up by Barrett. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noel. From past the arc. And Tyrese Halliburton gets the three.
3 points.
Halliburton's got 35.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Here's Barrett. That one's not going to go. Nice D from Porzingis. Baseline J on the way. And it's Noel with the rebound. Knicks trail by 16. Pass to Pirtle. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Hey, it is never easy guarding Pirtle. I mean, he's got so many moves and a lot of ways to get defenders to foul him.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. He doesn't get the second one.
Boy, Pirtle is a massive guy, somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
And the slam dunk by Russell.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
And Halliburton slams it in.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
And George, here we go. That one doesn't go. Pacers leading by 20. Halliburton with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. Halliburton on the wing. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Putting that speed to great use. Once Barrett gets a step on the D, good night.
Outside, Porzingis. And Indiana, another three.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points.
Russell.
And the shot goes in.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pacers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And beyond the actual result of this game,
fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Tyrese Halliburton.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Here's Reddish. Releases. And he overshot that one, missing. Richardson outside. Launches it. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
They get a hand on it. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
.26 seconds left in the fourth. Back to Russell. Takes a three. It's rebounded by New York. Barrett with the ball. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win.